Okay,
Ah,
awesome. Well, welcome everybody.
welcome, welcome. Let's see.
Okay, I think
Wonderful.
that working.
Yes, that's perfect. Good.
Woohoo!
Okay, well, oh my goodness. Caitlin and I are excited to share with you about the aoscan technology.
The
We,
most incredible thing we've ever found. I mean, it's been it's just how can we keep talking about it? If it's just so amazing. And it's never ending. Like we're gonna have more added to it next week.
yeah, get ready to restart your aoscan, Friday, Saturday, because they always do updates. So you want to log
Yes.
out, clear cache. And okay, so here's the thing. As I was getting ready for this morning, I had people asking me ahead of time, can I just get on a phone call with you and your daughter and hear your story? I'm like, here is our Zoom link, and we're gonna just kind of recap the highlights. um, aoscan is really like having a quantum wellness center in the palm of your hand,
Mm-hmm.
but there's so much more. There is more with Solex that we are just super excited about that we will get into
And
today.
And when you join Solex, this isn't just some like a random network marketing company. This isn't just a random product that's going to phase out. Think of all the things you may have tried from network marketing. This is unlike anything else because it's actually practitioner grade technology. They took what is changing lives in the practitioner world and gave it to us in a network marketing form so that we all could have access to it. And that's exactly what I prayed for back when I
Yeah.
was a practitioner was like, how can I get this really cool stuff that costs thousands and thousands of dollars into the hands of people so they can
Hmm.
use it daily? I didn't know anything like this would exist, but wow.
Oh, but wow. I remember when we first moved to San Diego in 2002, I was thrilled that a naturopathic physician lived here who I had had his books before.
Mm,
And when you were hit with Lyme disease in 2008, 2007 really, but I didn't really start finding answers till 2008. Um, I remember going in there and it was all about supplements. And the supplements he gave you sent you to ER. The medications
mm-hmm,
from the doctors sent you to ER, like anything we tried. And
mm-hmm.
it really kind of forced us in a way to just go to the root cause of the root cause of the root cause that had no side effects, which turned out to be frequency and energy.
Yeah, and
And
that's what we're made of. And now we're seeing this, and this is actually something that's coming into being trending. I mean, we're seeing the Quantum Biology Collective. We're seeing, people like Jack Cruz talking about this, like bringing this up to being mainstream. It's going to be mainstream. It's already trending on social media. Soon people are going to be realizing, wow, we were really in the dark ages when it comes to health, even in the holistic community and that now we're finally finding the real results. I mean, when we look at the testimonies coming through daily of all of this stuff, it is it is just it's next level.
if it weren't for the testimonies, Lauren would not have created the companies he created.
Mm-hmm.
If it weren't for him recovering his own son from cerebral palsy. These are real people.
Mm-hmm.
Kai, Shelby, Lauren, everyone that's in Solex are people who were not satisfied with the status quo. So I just want to applaud each of you who are on here who, some people don't want to take charge of their health. They don't want to be responsible. They just want
Mm-hmm.
a drug or surgery or supplement. They don't want to be responsible. Thank you. Thank you for putting yourself first by investing in yourself, investing time in yourself and in your health and wellness.
Yeah.
And these are real people. We're excited to see all of you at Day of Discovery next week and to
Yes.
share the joy of
So excited.
this life-changing technology.
Yeah, so let's dive in. So the aoscan technology is based on the works of scientists that were around a long time ago. You've probably heard these names, Nikola Tesla, Albert Einstein. The common theme is they believe that everything at its most fundamental level is energy. So every cell, every muscle, every strand of your hair, even the chair that you're sitting in is made of energy. It's 99.99999% empty space. And
Mm.
when we don't look at the body from this energetic paradigm, we're missing 99.99999% of the puzzle. Wouldn't you agree?
It's true. And I know we're looking at a lot of people look at supplements or even like Advil is an
Mm,
electron donor. So we want to help the energy. Um,
wow.
and yeah, it's crazy. So Lauren, going back to him, um, for 40 years ago, well, it's now 44, 45 years ago, he adopted a son with cerebral palsy, and he traveled the world looking for something that would help his son because the Western medical system did not have anything to offer. It's similar to what I did in 2008. I was calling when I realized that the top naturopaths, the doctors, had really no answer. Even chiropractors wouldn't touch you, Caitlin.
Hmm. Yeah, I
I
remember
was
that. Remember,
calling
it'd
on
be
the,
so hard to get in the car and then to get there and they wouldn't do anything. You're like,
yeah, unbelievable. Oof. Wow. Yeah, that was
sorry.
the, yeah. So, yeah, just that if we weren't really looking for answers and believing that, our bodies were designed to heal. My dog
Hmm.
has a wound from the groomer. We tried a new groomer this week, and he has a wound that, I believe will heal. It's not
Yes.
going to kill him. If
Well,
you
we
get
know
us,
it will heal because of what we
yes,
keep seeing. I mean,
yeah.
there's no alternative. We know the body heals and we have the tools.
Exactly. And they couldn't, yeah. So same thing we're due for our pets. Lauren, did for his son. And he developed the theta chamber, which some of you who are on here already have. We have the AO hub, which
Yes.
it's taking the AO scan to the next level. It's giving us a virtual theta chamber without spinning.
Yeah, when we look at how powerful our mindset is in our brain and the way that we think about getting well, or the way that we think about our finances or our life or our relationships, this is helping go take the brain and train it to think the way that we actually want it to. And I want to share just really quick, this came to mind, just being able to verbalize what it felt like to have Lyme disease, going back into that time period. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that before. Even using the aoscan, which really, it helped me with anxiety, depression, PTSD, all these emotional and mental things I was dealing with, plus the physical. Having the AO hub come in,
Yeah.
I believe that's the biggest piece in where my brain could rewire, where now it's easy to talk about what I've been through. Before I was like, Mom, please don't bring it up. Like, I don't want to
Yeah.
hear about it. I don't want to relive that. And I blocked it out. And now I can talk about it. And so this is real breakthrough
Yeah.
that people can have, from
Yeah.
trauma.
And you recovered without, people always are like, can you tell me what doctor helped you? We
No,
don't have one.
the
Can you tell
doctors
me,
dumped me. Remember? I mean, they'd be
or
like,
we,
we don't have anything for you, or we dump them. Be
yeah,
like, yeah.
yeah. So we're just leading you fast track, all these years later to what is the least expensive. And that's what Lauren's challenge was. He knew people couldn't afford, the general
Mm-hmm.
public couldn't afford a $78,000 theta chamber. So he made the hub available. He knew that most people couldn't get a $38,000 AO scan. So I think it might be on the next slide about the AO scan, but yeah,
He made it
he
available.
he made it available that you can do from your iPad or your computer or your cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
Its frequency-based medical technologies have revolutionized the field of medicine, allowing for non-invasive, highly accurate diagnoses and treatment of a wide range of conditions. We know ultrasound uses high-frequency sound waves to produce images of internal organs and tissues. And
Mm-hmm.
can I just say, thank you, Caitlin, for not getting an ultrasound from my grandbaby, now that I know about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
EEG uses electrodes placed on the scalp to measure and record electrical activity in the brain. MRI, magnetic resonance imaging, uses radio waves and magnetic fields to create detailed images. Why aren't we open to using things like the AO scan, the AO hub? Because the medical system has really entrained us that we got to get things that are covered by insurance. And all these
Yeah.
testings are covered by insurance if you have good insurance. But the remedies, why not use good frequencies at
Yeah.
cost effective? It's really,
And I think a lot of people are under the impression that only the medical system could have the top-notch things, when the reality is
yeah.
they are stuck in archaic times. They are behind the times in things. And it would be incredible if they could move forward and see what we have to offer. But the truth is, there's not a whole lot of money in actually getting people well. The aoscan technology is a unique educational tool that teaches us how the body's performing. So this is giving you that inside look at what's going on. I remember I used to wonder, I'd sit there and be like, what is wrong with me? Like, why can no one figure it out? Why can't I not get up off the floor? This comes in and shows you, hey, you know what? This would really be helpful for your heart. This would be really helpful for your lymphatic system. Oh, there's heavy metals showing out of balance. Like it actually shows you an inside look. We even have a hormone panel now, which is incredible. I was able to decipher. I started doing my hormone panel daily and was like really thinking I had high leptin, and it keeps showing I have low leptin. So
Wow.
that gives me
Mm,
a new inside look at like, oh, I
wow.
really need to look at my hormones and leptin from a different point of view.
Mm,
And it's not invasive, it's communicating with biofrequencies and electrical signals.
yeah.
So it seems intangible because we can't see frequency. But if you were able to put on a pair of goggles and look around you, you would see frequencies from everything, the microwave, the light bulbs, the radio waves, they're there. You just can't see them. And it is actually impacting your biology. So we can take it and use it in a good way. Do you have
Mm.
anything to add to
Yeah,
that?
just when you see, when we were living in Minnesota, I remember we just go throw pebbles in the little lakes. Here
Mhm.
we have the ocean. You don't really see the pebbles making these ripple effect. Think of that.
Mm,
Every time you're doing the AO scan, you are helping create a ripple effect.
yeah.
Whether it's the sound technology, which we'll get into, or the scalar waves, or the micro electromagnetic fields. Um, this is so incredible to have things that are not. One of my loved ones went through a procedure a couple weeks ago and was telling me how difficult it was for them to even put an IV in her hand. How
Wow.
it took 3 tries and this fluid flipped. It's just to do something non-invasive and get results. We are after results, lowest price, affordable, easy to use, and that's where we are ecstatic about the AO scan and helping you share it with those you know and love.
Yes. Yeah. So there are some major features we're going to go through that the AO scan has to offer.
Mm.
And there might even be more big ones. We don't know. We actually don't know what's coming. We get surprised too when we go to Day of Discovery and have the new launches. But just this is incredible. So let's get a little bit deeper into each one. First of all, we have a quick scan. I just did a video on this over on my Instagram, just showing how you can record your voice for 10 seconds and then see what custom frequency blends you need in that moment in time. And you can imprint them into your water, into your coffee, and actually give yourself specific frequency support for, what are some of the things that come up, like
Yeah.
cerebral detox or
Mm.
homeopathics, or um, I'm blanking on some
I
of the ones
even
that show
love
up.
I even love the 3-minute boost, just the
Mm,
grounding neuroaerobics, being able to do an EMF shield.
hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's a quick way to actually just in 10 seconds or using a 3-minute boost. So let's say under 4 minutes,
Yeah.
give yourself a frequency upgrade.
Mm. And see what
Now,
supplements you need.
yeah, scan to see what supplements you
Mm.
need and actually create custom tailored to you supplement protocols. And you can see how your body isn't always resonating with the things that you're told to take daily. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
times they'll only show up once a week, maybe twice a week. Sometimes you'll get a really high dose that comes up. It'll come up multiple times, and your body's like, hey, I really, really need this right
Yeah.
now. And you can see that with the aoscan. So back to the quick scan, you have the ability to get custom frequencies spit out at you to know what you need to imprint into your water. So it's no guessing. You know what supplements you need to take, what modalities you need to do that day.
Mm.
Chromotherapy, which is color therapy, what glasses you need to wear to help your brain. And then 3 minute boosts, which those, I mean, the neuroaerobics.
Yeah.
Neuroaerobics is like a brain workout. So you've got all of these tools just within this one little category of the AO scan.
Yeah. If you only had this button, it's incredible. I have
Yeah.
practitioners saying, I just love the clearing and shielding before any client
Mm,
comes in. Um,
mm-hmm.
they incredible. So the easy scan is just as it says, it's easy. And it includes that quick scan that we just talked about. It includes inner voice, which we'll go into, vitals and comprehensive, and it's in just 7 minutes. They keep adding more to it, so it takes about a minute longer than it used to, but it doesn't just scan. A lot of times people get wrapped up in understanding the scans, which I know, Caitlin, you have that in our course too, but um, it's optimizing. So if you think
Mm-hmm.
about your cells, uh, think about a wheel spinning and picture that as the oscillation of your cells. And if we want to get that wheel to kind of slow down and start spinning the other direction, that's what I see happening when we're doing the optimization. If you aren't
Ooh.
happy with the optimization in the easy scan, we can go to another level and optimize a priority scan to continue to get the resonation of
Mm-hmm.
those cells. It's amazing, like so simple.
Yeah.
How powerful it would be if you have your cells going in the wrong direction and to gently, subtly get them to go in the right direction.
That is such a good way to explain it. That is so powerful. And my previous bioresonance tech that I had that was $15,000 could not do this, did not do this. This is next level. A lot of the bioresonance scans you see, they're like, send me your hair, send me your spit, send me your nails. You don't get this. You get one scan. You don't get this is daily optimization for your cells and your
Yeah.
mitochondria and your DNA and every piece of your body. And I don't look at my reports anymore unless I really, really like how I said I looked at my hormones because I wanted to look at my leptin. Where's my leptin at every day? I don't look at them because I know it's optimizing. If I ever have any kind of smidgen of a worry about my baby, I run a scan and then I optimize and she's good. Like when
Hmm.
she is having teething problems, I just run an easy scan. It's so easy. You just you just
Yeah.
press the button and
Yeah.
that will help comfort her even without doing the sound therapy, even without
Mm.
going into the Cephis for pain relief and things. Like
Mm.
this is so powerful. If you have a cold, if you have I mean, you should be doing this daily, but you can do it multiple times
Hmm.
even if you're in some kind of little crisis.
Yeah. It's just talking about Olivia Kate having the teething. You weren't able to really capture her voice, but you were still able to do the easy scan. So this is
Hmm.
phenomenal technology. It's best with a voice, but you can still do it without it.
Yeah, and people get all caught up saying, well, I can't do this if I don't have their voice or they're on the other side of the world or they don't want me to. All you do is press start, just run it for them. Uh, it does not matter. It's the reason why it's capturing your voice is to create the sound therapy, but there is no distance or
Mm,
space or time that can interfere with scalar waves and electromagnetic frequencies like this. It does not matter where the other person is, what they're
yeah.
doing, just press start and it's going to benefit them. That's why we have multi-scan now. You can literally put up to 16 people into a group. So I've got close family, I've got extended family, friends, random people all in a group. And every day I scan and optimize them all. They don't all know when I'm doing it, but they're benefiting. It's so powerful.
So powerful. I love it. So inner voice is probably our favorite. Well, we're going to say that about all of these, but inner
Yeah.
voice is included in Easy Scan, or you can do it on its own. This is something, there's a little microphone on inner voice that in just immediately you can talk for 10 seconds and get balancing harmonics that will It's not just whole tones. It's not just binaural beats. It's not just, it is specific to what you need based on your voice, kind of like a lie detector test, but it's a voice analysis technology
Mm-hmm.
that's going to, wow, I just did it before this Zoom when I was feeling a little bit of, whoa, I got a text of, someone's heart problems. My dog has this, like all these things in my head. I thought, oh, I'll just do an inner voice and
Mm-hmm.
listen to my tones. And if that's all you do is inner voice, just that little microphone, I've had people report their heart, their symptoms, things relieve
Yeah.
because we're balancing at I think Dr. Deb Bruce says it's like the root cause of the root cause of the root cause. We're going down to the emotions, which is why you encouraged me to become an emotion code practitioner.
Yeah.
And now,
And I just told someone this literally before the Zoom. She said, Caitlin, I've been overwhelmed. I haven't done anything in my scanner yet. And I was like, okay, at least just go to Inner Voice and do Inner Voice every day. Listen to it for 5 minutes. Because this Inner Voice is what changed the game for me so much. It got me to those deep layers of addressing my trapped emotions, those things in my brain that didn't want to shift. And this is what got me through, when we started seeing 180 after 180 after 180 in my life and my business and my health and my mindset. Inner voice was such a huge piece of that. And I still do it today. Today, if I'm feeling overstimulated from a long day with, being a mom and trying to run a business all at the same time, I listen to my inner voice and whew, it
and
just brings you peace.
so much. And for children, just to
Mm,
play it for them,
she
preferably with
loves it.
headphones on.
Yeah.
But just playing it in the room. For your pets, I was running it for my dog because of his little wound, and you can just see him calming. So very
And people
powerful.
report pain relief. They report, I've gotten so
Oh
many
yeah.
texts where people are like, I feel like my body realigned. Like I felt
Wow.
my spine moving. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
trapped
Yes.
emotions can cause misalignment. So it
Yeah.
makes sense.
People text me, I don't remember why I was mad at my husband. That's cool.
Wow.
Like maybe it's saving marriages. Um, I know when I had my wisdom, no, not what were they, the root canals that were infected, extracted several
Mm,
years ago. I didn't need the pain relievers. I did use our
wow.
photobiomodulation, our red light, and the sound, but I could tell with the aoscan, with the inner voice, that the pain was gone. Like it was just at
Yeah.
least 50% and then continuing to decline.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And
Powerful.
I
It's
had no
powerful stuff.
swelling, no bruising. And they said it was like the worst infection they had seen. Oh my goodness.
Wow. Yeah, I
So
remember I was so worried about you, and then you just pulled through and did so, so good. And it was just another testament
amazing.
to how important this is to have. I
Hmm.
mean, can you imagine? I can't imagine the last 4 years without this.
Oh, no, not just, yeah, I had no idea. When we say it's changed our lives, it's changed our lives. It's it, when Caitlin was like, Mom, you got to get this. I was like, we already have everything. We don't need anything else.
Yeah.
And when we ordered it, and she was bragging about it and how amazing, and it's better than her $15,000 technology, and she just ditched that. Um, I started scanning people. I remember a trip to Minnesota and then a follow-up, and people like scanned 100 people before I wanted to actually sell the aoscan or
Mm.
be promoting it or
Mm-hmm.
sharing it truly because I saw, oh my goodness, we just figured out with one loved one who thought she was having a miscarriage. It turned out to be a bladder infection, and that we were able
Mm.
to figure out through the aoscan. And what a
Incredible.
relief. And then other people physically seeing things um, heal faster, or their own bodies were able to heal faster using the tones and Cephi, which we're going to get into, homeopathic remedies and things like that that are super easy for you to use
You
and
know,
right frequencies.
what really, really solidified it for me in the beginning was when one of my clients was having breathing difficulties.
Mm.
And she would text me every day or so, or every couple days, and she'd be like, "Can you send me those breathing frequencies again?" And then immediately she'd be like, "Wow, that really helped." And it was just, and she was not near me. She wasn't, I've only gotten to meet her in person, I think once or twice. and to be able to support her in that way. And that was at the very beginning. And then it just continued, and those types of things kept coming in. But let's shift gears and talk about the vital scan. This is like
Mm,
energetic lab work. Do you want to share a little bit on
yeah.
that?
It's included in your easy scan, but if you want to go in even which does the scan based on your voice, the frequencies in your voice, so it won't be as long of a scan. If you do vital scan by itself, you'll need to scan and optimize with two separate buttons. And it will be so incredibly detailed that
It's a very long report.
you will please do not look at it if you're a hypochondriac because you might be like, "Oh my word, I have bed bugs." No. So basically this is giving an energetic look at your body to see what's out of balance, whether it's from your past or from right now or something that was on your salad last night. Um,
Or
it's just
cellular memory,
cellular
cellular
memory.
damage.
Can you imagine if we would have had this in 2008 when they were taking vials and vials of your blood to see what was wrong, why you couldn't lift your arm above your head, had tachycardia, enlarged spleen, had difficulty walking, um, so much pain. If they could have, if we could have done this scan to see what things were out of balance instead of you didn't have enough blood in your body, they said at the lab core to test for every possible thing it could be. And it turned
Yeah.
out to be not just one thing, not just Lyme, but Babesia, Bartonella, cytomegalovirus, and a whole host of bad
And
things.
now, looking at the
Yeah.
energetic side of it, what energetically got so off before that to even
Mm,
allow those things take over? And so now we look at it through a lens of not so much that Lyme is evil and these infections. Like when people see the parasites and the pathogens, I'm like, hold up a minute. Let's look at the terrain. Let's look at the
yes.
energy. Let's look at your EMF exposure. Let's look at the mitochondria. And in this, we can optimize the mitochondria. We
Mm,
can see, is electromagnetic frequencies radiation coming up? Should we do radiation detox frequencies and EMF frequency shielding with the aoscan? Like it really takes big chunks of suffering and
hmm.
trial and error and just never ending confusion out of the picture. It
It's true.
really, 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 really helps.
Yeah, oh my word. If we wouldn't be doing this if it hadn't helped. I have someone who just started the AO scan about a week and a half ago, and she has been to Germany, Idaho, San Diego, Las Vegas, I don't know, LA, like all over
Hmm.
and the world and struggling with Lyme disease and mold. And here we are. What did we do? Frequency,
Yeah,
energy, hydration, changing the
yeah,
train,
yeah.
and
I
symptom free.
actually have a podcast episode coming out soon all about healing reactions and healing crises. And, just looking at the body in this different way where we can feel a little worse before we feel better. But the goal is to raise our frequency and raise our voltage so our body
Mm,
has the energy to attack this stuff on its own.
yes.
It's such a different way of looking at health and life,
Yeah.
and um, this just puts so much empowerment
Mm,
into your hands.
yeah.
Then we have
Your
the body system scan. Oh, did you want to say something?
yeah, no, just that your body can heal itself.
Yeah,
And
I mean, that's how God designed
mm-hmm,
it. When you get a cut, it heals.
mm-hmm.
It stitches itself up. Of course, there's a need for support in certain situations. And now that we live in this world,
Yeah.
we live in a world where we're bombarded by a lot of chemicals, a lot of toxicities, a lot of
Oh,
frequencies.
more than ever.
And
Mm,
so we have to have things like the aoscan to give us a buffer to rebalance, recharge, renew, so
mm-hmm,
that the body has a break from it. This is like giving us a big
mm,
energetic bubble where now
mm-hmm.
the body's not being attacked with fiery arrows every single second and they're just settling in
Mm,
and causing more inflammation and havoc. This is giving us, we've got this little
yeah.
protector bubble where now every day we're balancing. Oh, that hit me. I'm going to balance it. Oh, allergens. Oh, bacteria.
Mm.
Oh, pathogen. Like we're protecting ourselves. It's wisdom. This is wisdom,
Yeah. It's
right?
non-negotiable too. I mean, it's like if we I can't stand it when I hear people say it's too expensive because when I would take you to a practitioner, or even when you were
That's my
taking
biggest pet
clients,
peeve. That is my biggest one.
$149 for one appointment, for bioresonance,
No, it was
bioscan,
always more than
homeopathic.
that.
Oh,
Always
yeah,
more than that.
because you get sent home with tons of supplements. Um, People aren't feeling heard. They aren't feeling like their doctors or practitioners are really listening. So why
Yeah.
not? We encourage you to put on a new lens of taking charge of your health,
Hmm.
taking charge of your wellness, your mental, emotional, physical, spiritual. The body systems scan alone. If that's all you did, it's one button where you scan and optimize, and it's your entire circulatory, urinary, connective tissue, all the way down to your chromosomes and your mitochondria. You can do this every day and be balancing in those areas, but also getting suggestions. I love this body system scan.
Hmm.
Um,
This is where the hormone panel is, and you
mm,
even get a chemistry scan. So you can actually have a very simple and easy to read sheet that's going to show you green arrows up or red arrows down for what's in a good zone
hmm
out of everything you scanned for. So you do your vitals and your comprehensive, and then you come into the chemistry scan, and it's like, okay, here's what you need to know. It really, really simplifies that. And they gave that to us last year at Day of Discovery. And I remember thinking, wow, this is just gonna change the game. People aren't gonna feel so confused. I think people forget to look at this part. It's so
hmm
powerful, and it's like the Cliffs Notes version of your big report scans.
hmm
If you really do care about what, like looking for patterns, that's what you want to be looking at. Probably your hormone panel and your chemistry panel within the body systems.
I think the reason a lot of people forget about it is because when you get your aoscan subscription, you're basically paying for a mega mall, the
Yeah.
biggest wellness center you'd ever imagine.
Yeah.
And so you cannot do every single thing every day unless that's all you do, but you don't need to do that. But again, the body systems, when we think about the oscillation of the cells in all of those areas of our body, nudging them to balance every time you
Hmm.
hit that scan and optimize, unmatchable. I mean,
Hmm.
this is unmatchable. This is hands down. If your practitioner, your naturopath, your chiropractor, your acupuncturist, if they don't have the AO scan, they're behind the times. There's
Yeah.
nothing that even comes close. Then they can't catch up. They can't catch up
Mm-mm.
to this comprehensive scan.
Not with Lauren's brain and Kai's
Mm,
brain.
yeah.
Sitting down, like getting to talk to them and hear them talk. They're like, we have so many inventions. We have years worth of inventions coming out. It's like, whoa.
Yes. Yes, and they'll be lower price than anything on the market, better
Yeah.
than anything on the market, and we get to have it first.
I mean, just look at what they did with essential oils. I mean, to be honest, I was a little sick of hearing about essential oils, and I was like, oh, great, here we go again, essential oils. No, they're different.
They
They
are different.
somehow made essential oils high frequency, different, smaller sized. People are messaging me like, I never liked lavender. I love lavender now. Like, it's so, and
I agree.
they take things and just amplify them to the max.
We were so tired of essential oils and these two companies in general just going back and forth. And but I just love that we know we have nanotechnology in our, I mean, it's so tiny. You need so much less, and it's so pure and clean,
And
high
can we just touch
frequency.
on that
Mhm.
really quick? We're not talking about the gross nanotechnology that people are super worried about. We're
Right,
talking about just the molecular structure. We
right.
are only talking about getting products small enough to get into the cell, getting products small enough to actually be effective versus bulk products that are just going to get peed out, which is most supplements, most stuff. To be able to take an essential oil instead of like 15 drops, use 2 drops and have it be just as potent is crazy. And that
Mm,
is how we need to look at it when we see this nano word. When it comes to Solex, that's the best way to describe it. All their supplements, all their protocols, all their things that say nano, it's just so that we can get it into the cell. It has nothing to do with anything scary or weird that people ask about. It's the
yeah.
and we saw this with water, right?
Yeah. that the water, yeah, the structure of the water matters.
Hmm.
And
And we even see it with hair products. My favorite
yeah,
hair care line. I remember first learning about the oil that
okay,
they use. Sorry.
little note, we got to get Solex to do hair products.
Yes,
Let's
I
just say
really
that.
hope they do. I
But
hope they do.
but
Oh
you're
man.
I
But they talk about the molecular structure of the oil. It has
mm,
to be small enough to get all the way through the hair. And that is just it across the board very important when it comes to products we are ingesting and taking if we want them to be effective.
I love it. We're talking about hair products and we're on the comprehensive scan. People are going to get
Oh,
confused.
well, at least in the
Yeah.
comprehensive scan, it is going to be
Mm,
helping our hair, right?
yes. Yes.
I mean, I
Our
think
skin.
I
Hmm.
see everyone
Our
in
hair. Yeah.
Solex every year we see them, they look better and better. Their
It's
skin,
true.
their hair, their fitness, like everybody's glowing. You can feel their frequency. Like this stuff is changing people.
I can't wait till next week.
I
Oh.
know, I know.
Okay, so every time you do a comprehensive scan, if you only go to the comprehensive scan, although it's included in Easy Scan, and you select all and you scan it and then you optimize it all, and then you go back to your Easy Scan, you're going to see things coming up like the bones in your toes or your
Mhm.
fingers. Like it's so incredibly detailed, you'll be blown away.
Every artery, every
Yeah.
vein, all these little spots. You could be having an ache in like your hip, and then you're like, oh, there's a lymph node right there. And it feels better. Okay, this part's really, really cool. This is like the most customizable part of the, well, of the, one of the most customizable parts
Yeah.
of the aoscan. You can take frequencies for anything and use them to target things. If you know anything about homeopathy, you've got all the homeopathy condensed into this little scanner. You can search by symptom, you can search by remedy, you've got all the cell salts. You never have to buy homeopathics again.
Amazing. I had people saying, "Oh, I bought a Rife machine and I'm not even using it because it's too harsh, it's too
Yeah.
intense, they herx too much." You can create these Rife frequencies with Cephi,
Mm-hmm.
but they're
In a
subtle.
gentle way.
The scalar waves are very, we're using subtle energy, um, subtle energy with the frequencies. So there's frequencies, there's intensity, and then there's waveform, and we're just using very low intensity.
And there's no way to mess it up. So it
Yeah.
can feel really overwhelming to see you've got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of frequencies to choose from. You've got from abundance to, mm, I almost said a
Yeah,
big word,
yeah,
uh, to the worst thing you can think of.
yeah.
Frequencies
Hmm.
across the board.
Mm,
And when you choose these frequencies and send them to the body, it's
mm.
like presenting a menu to the brain saying, hey, here's a bunch of things I think I need. And the brain will go, oh, yeah, we need this, 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 here, here, and here, and in this amount. And it will customize it to exactly what your body needs. So there's no messing it up, there's no overdoing it, there's no giving yourself the wrong frequency. It's not going to
Mm.
cause any bad problems in your body. If you give yourself lymphatic frequencies and you don't have any lymphatic stagnation, it's not going to like cause lymphatic stagnation. It's just going to
That's right.
just a benefit. It's it's user friendly.
It's so user friendly that I know that Solex does have a course on homeopathy, but I just
Hmm.
feel like it's so easy to use. You can
Well,
just
just
look
by
up a symptom
symptom. Yeah.
and see, like, okay, so somebody is having gastrointestinal issues. They can go to homeopathics by symptoms, do a scan, and see what the highest and best remedy is and
Yeah.
create that remedy, whether to put in your own Cephi dot to wear, or imprint in your water, or imprint in your Cyben jewelry, or
Or
just
you can purchase the
sugar
pellets from
pellets.
Solex too and use those. What I like to do is when my baby's dealing with teething, like this week, I've been looking up children remedies for pain, and then there's like a stack of them that show up. And then I imprint all of those into her necklace and I broadcast them to her body. I do both. And
Mm,
that is what flips the switch. That is what helps her get through. It is the most
yeah,
powerful thing out of anything we have for her is these homeopathic remedies. And I don't have to go in and search and guess or try different remedies. I can just do them all. And I know her brain, her body is going to take and
yeah.
absorb what it needs.
Mm.
Yeah.
And then AO Tune, we have tuning forks we've been able to replace. I know you
Mm-hmm.
invested a lot in tuning fork training and tuning forks and
Mm-hmm.
all of that. And to have it be so simple that we can do a scan in the AO Tune and use the little, I don't have them here, the little side bend tuning forks and put them where we want to on our body. This
Mm-hmm.
is beyond, that's why I'm telling you it's like a mega mall. It's like because we're from Minneapolis. It's the biggest, most amazing opportunity to target and help your body from every direction.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so powerful. So yeah, you mentioned the tuning forks, flower remedies. Oh, the flower remedies are powerful. And you can actually just scan to see which flower remedy you need, and you'll see the emotional connections to that. That's another great way to support
Mm.
your emotions and your mental health. I used to create custom blends of flower remedies for my clients in my office because I saw how powerful they were. It would have been so nice to just have this technology and just make them on the spot
Oh, yeah.
instead of having to invest all of this money into physical stuff.
Mm.
But yeah, there's so many opportunities with how you can use Cephi. I did a video yesterday showing how I was putting stem cell and glutathione frequencies into a dot. And I have it right now on my ankle, and then I have one on my belly. And I also added weight loss frequencies. Like you can customize these to exactly what you're trying to target and wear them. And this is a new approach, like a different approach to using the frequency. So if you're broadcasting, like imagine that's like throwing a ton of BBs out and you're getting a broad spectrum of support from these
Mm.
frequencies. When you take a Cephi dot, it's like a sniper approach right into your meridian, like here's the frequency, and it drains into your body for the next 3 days. So,
I love that analogy. If you guys want to see how Cephi has helped horses, I have that on my YouTube.
mm-hmm,
But Cephi also, wow, we could go into it so deeply because that's where we've really seen things, yeah, change, whether it's
yeah,
broken bones, swollen eyes. Someone we know had a huge infection under their arm, which as soon as we're done on this call, I'm going to go target my puppy again with some
yeah.
Cephi. Um, but we're going to
Oh, yeah,
expect to
like
see,
fungal candida,
yeah,
visible things will minimize really quickly. It's
um,
really crazy. And then, like, I always love mentioning the testimony from Hulk, the little dog whose retina reattached.
incredible.
Like, it's
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah, it's incredible. That's on YouTube also. So
Okay.
MindSync, I love that MindSync can be used with the AO Hub. I've been talking about the AO Hub because I know a lot of people need to go to a deeper level than the AO scan. So this
For the
isn't,
brain. Mm-hmm.
mm, it's just sound, light, the therapy with the microcurrents on the clipped on the ears.
And rewiring those neural
Mm,
pathways, like creating a new, well-worn path in those neural pathways.
yeah,
It's like a hack. It's instead of taking so much time and repetition to do something, it's this hack of rewiring, dissolving the old, rewiring the new.
yeah. And it
MindSync,
starts if you get used to using AO MindSync, which I know Kate's gonna explain about here, but if you get used to using it, it'll make it super easy when you up level to the hub because you'll
yeah,
already have it in your routine and it'll already be like, oh, I'll do AO MindSync and then the hub.
yeah, I love pairing them together. I keep the hub right next to my bed so that at night when my baby's asleep, I can just put it all on and have that right when I'm drifting off to sleep.
Great idea.
Wow. It is so good. And I have my mind sync. So mind sync, this is the way to reprogram your subconscious beliefs. And people talk about this all the time online. They're like, you need to do subliminals or hypnosis, or, they have all these little things they want to try for rewiring the brain and rewriting the script in your subconscious mind. Nothing compares to MindSync. This is where you can record your own custom affirmation. So you're actually using your own voice, which is the most powerful voice for you to really hear when it comes to affirmations, pairing it with your inner voice. So you can press a button and have the emotional release sound therapy based on exactly what you need in the background of hearing your own affirmations. So you're getting a double whammy. And then it changes the frequency to put your brain into theta and to bypass that conscious barrier. So instead of just telling yourself affirmations and having this little internal argument of what actually feels safe for you, like if you've never experienced true health or abundance, every fiber in your being is going to fight getting to that goal that you have of health and wealth and abundance. So we have to quiet the noise of the argument inside and reprogram. And that is exactly what AO MindSync does.
I love it. And when you said that, it just made me think how many times even this week I thought, wow, it feels so good to feel good.
Yeah.
It feels so good to feel good. Like I really feel like I went through many years of my life, decades, um, not feeling as good as I feel now.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah. And we get people get comfortable where they're at. And the subconscious mind is really, a big part of being responsible for this of wherever you've been most stuck, it doesn't want to shift out of that because that's unknown and scary. And so using MindSync consistently on a regular basis is what's going to help you rewire to feel safe to feel good.
Mm.
It felt weird to me to feel good. It felt like, whoa,
Mm.
what's going to come up next? Why don't I have a headache?
Mm.
Why aren't I in pain?
Wow.
Why can I move? Why do I feel good walking? Why didn't
Oh,
exercise
sweetie.
make me, like we have to reprogram.
Mm-hmm.
We have to tell
Mm.
the body, speak over the body, you are okay to change. And that
Mm.
is how we do it. It's so so incredible. But let's
Mm.
move on. A PET scan. I mean,
Yeah.
we keep seeing this.
Well, just even yesterday, I talked to a friend who had back pain and just doing like her mat and the aoscan and
Mm,
the hub. She's like, "Yeah, I just realized I don't have back pain." It's like, what?
amazing.
That's so incredible.
And if you don't have health,
Mm.
what is life? I mean, it's there's no point to having everything else you
Oh.
desire if you don't have your health.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
then to be able to give health to our pets. I
Yeah.
mean, look at how thriving Bentley is. Isn't he almost 17?
Yes, I know. We kind of have to fudge it to the new groomer and tell him because they didn't want senior dogs. So we didn't quite tell him how old he is. And
But
they
he
couldn't really
doesn't
tell.
look like other dogs that are
He's
17. I've
not on
never
any
seen a dog
medications.
like
He
him.
runs through the house. He's super happy. I mean, it's incredible. So, yeah.
Yeah. I would understand if he were actually
Hmm.
acting like a geriatric dog, then you probably wouldn't want to bring
Don't
him
they
in and
get kind of mean and bite or something? I don't know. Maybe that. I don't know. But anyway, no,
yeah.
he loves the AO scan. He loves his tones. He loves our red light. He loves going on the mat. We use the wand with him. We use all of these Solex products with him, the tuning AO tunes.
Yeah. And if
And
people want to learn more about this, I mean, I know you have videos with the horses on your YouTube. And go to Solex's testimonies too and listen to the testimony about Hulk, the little dog.
yeah.
There are, I mean, animals don't lie.
Mm,
When you see this working for kids and animals, it's like
yeah. It's
it
the real
works.
deal. It's the real deal. So are you ready? I mean, what more can we tell you? We have a lot more training that's included. Solex has training and we have training.
Hmm.
But why? What would hold you back from this amazing technology? It's changed our lives and thousands of other people we've had join us.
Yeah.
So you can either be a quantum living advocate like us and want to share with others what you're doing and how it's helping you when they see,
Hmm.
ho- or you can just be a preferred customer,
Yeah.
which is 'cause a lot of preferred customers end up upgrading to QLA later on.
Because it is hard to not share about it once you start seeing these
Yeah.
transformations, when you share it with other people, when you commit to using it, it is hard to keep your mouth shut. I mean, I remember when we used to have to buy a device, so I would carry the little device with me everywhere. And when I first started using it, I wanted to scan everyone. I went to
I
coffee with you,
know.
let me scan you. Like
Yeah.
it was just, you want to share about it. It's so powerful. Um, and it's it's a steal.
It is. It was only
Like
available.
149 a month is nothing.
Mm,
When you look at how much I was spending so much on my health just to function so that I could work, so that I could pay my bills and on this hamster wheel. And then I
mm,
collapsed. It was like collapsing down everything to
yeah.
149 like, oh. Why was I not doing this before?
Yeah.
It took away the need for going to so many different types of practitioners. It resolved so many issues. It's a
Mm.
no-brainer. It's a no-brainer.
So if you know anybody that also is tired of, going from practice to practice or, practitioner to practitioner, introduce them to aoscan. Or if you
Yeah.
know a practitioner, they're going to save so much more time if they
Mm-hmm.
can just even do an inner voice on their client when they
And
first
they're
come
going to
in.
have more referrals because people are going to get
Mm,
better results.
absolutely.
The best way to start out is with a bundle. These are optional, but man, they make a
Mm,
difference because you right away get set up with the most powerful things to just amplify your results. You're going to get the color therapy, the red light wristband, which if you already have red light, let me tell you, you don't have this. This is different. This is
mm-hmm.
going to charge up all the electrons in the supplements that you're taking and in your blood. And specifically, it has a wavelength of light, the 605 nanometer, that is different than any other red light company I have found. I haven't found any with this. Have you?
Yeah. I haven't, and okay, it's amazing. Like just even putting on my lightwave optical glasses, I just feel like a pressure leaving my head.
Oh,
Um,
last night, Olivia
mm.
Kate was like putting on the purple and looking
Oh,
around and just so happy. And then she
oh,
wanted to do the pink, and then she wanted to do the red, and she was just
oh.
in love.
Oh, I love these lightwave optical glasses. You get a set of 12 of them, and whatever pops up on your scanner is what you're going to use. You'll get a bone conducting headset, the Cephi dots, and then we like the builder bundle where you can actually share
The first
Cep.
one over on the left, yeah, the
Hmm.
Builder wired headset bundle. Um, and then it's really just preference. So the two on the left and the two on the right are ultimately the same, just duplicated, except for the only difference is the headset is either Bluetooth or wired. I just like the wired headset. So that's
Hmm.
what I recommend because that's what I have and that's what I use. But there are people who prefer Bluetooth. So it's really just up to you. You don't need to worry about EMFs because the aoscan subscription is has algorithms running throughout it to remediate EMFs. And I believe there's Sybin in the Bluetooth
Yes.
headset as well.
Yes, there are.
Yeah,
There is
so
Cybin, which is a negative ion little patch that you'll um, right next to your face when you put it on.
So when
Yeah.
you sign up with a bundle and your aoscan subscription, whether you're a preferred customer or a quantum living advocate, so what you do is you just add your aoscan subscription and then add the bundle of your choice. You actually get a free gift from Solex. And this month, as of September 2025, you get Ionics Gold for free, which is a really
Mm,
super high-powered fulvic humic acid blend.
incredible.
It is a staple. It is a staple for me and so many of my clients. It's going to help raise your cellular voltage, help you bind to toxins, and just support you in a lot of ways.
I'm so
Yeah,
glad you brought that up. I love what the monthly gifts are. And we're
yeah,
so excited to have you join us. Like there's nothing we've been more thrilled about
yeah.
the community and starting this and moving forward and invite people to our Zooms, or we'll put these on YouTube, have them join our Facebook groups. Last night I used AO Sleep. I
Mm,
hadn't had it. I had run out of it actually I hadn't taken it for 3 months, and I got a
wow.
shipment yesterday.
I
And I
should
was
take
like,
mine
oh,
again.
I slept so soundly. I love it.
Wow.
The foot detox is right below my desk. That's something I use multiple times a week. It's radio frequencies that you're seeing in these pictures
You're
that
making me want to go use everything.
and then the pulse is so delicious. I love how it tastes, but I also love the flush. I haven't
Yeah.
noticed that I get the flush, but I haven't been taking it regularly. But when I
Mm.
first got it, I thought I had a rash. I thought I was allergic to it, but I wasn't. It was just a wonderful detox. It only lasted about 20 minutes. When I wear the 660 band at the same time, it's just pushing um, that B3, the niacin flush just is so powerful. So,
If you can't tell, this is the ultimate biohacking
mm,
company to be a part of. And biohacking is thriving right now because people are saying, hey, we need to do more for our health in a smarter way. This is working smarter, not harder.
mm.
These are hacks that are going to get you to the next level and quantum leap your health. And if you have been just searching for what's next, this company is doing, I mean, for 4 years now, they have consistently up leveled our health and our life with these products that they share, and we get to share them with you and we get to share them with others. And you can join us in that, and you can join us in the business and join us in this community and get to not only experience this all for yourself and have a wellness center in your home,
Mm,
but get to help us change the world.
mm, yeah,
People are in a time where everything is difficult. We're the most depressed and anxious ever in history, I'm pretty sure, the most sick. We need to help people.
we do.
If you have a heart to help people, you are in the right place.
Absolutely. I remember I just seen that picture of Olivia Kate. I remember before when you were pregnant and we went to Solex and they asked us to speak for Day of Discovery. Must
Mm,
have been 2024. Is that when it was? Anyway,
yeah.
I remember them saying, "You're gonna have the smartest baby with all of this quantum and biohacking." And they talked about their grandbaby and this the biggest difference using these types of things with their grandbaby. And I don't know, I haven't seen any baby this, of course, she's my grandbaby, so I'm going to say this, but so articulate. And yesterday, when we saw the American flag, she's like, put her hand on her. I mean, what
She's only
15
15
month
months.
does that? And and when I'm telling her stories, she's like, more, more, tell me more. Like I want to learn,
Yeah.
like her brain is just trying to absorb. And I know Stephen does that with her too. But anyway, so
Constant books.
please reach out
Yeah.
to whoever invited you to this call or to us. We're here to help you
Hmm.
for our team. But there is more biohacking. We've been using post electromagnetic field therapy since 2008, and it's never been this great. This AO
Yeah.
Infinity mat is so awesome. Oh my word. I love it. The AO Infinity wand, we show the blue one here. We've had red ones, we've had other ones. The black one that they have now is the end all be all of terahertz frequencies. The
I
AO
want to get
mask.
it to have a second one.
Oh my word, the AO mask.
Oh,
As
the
I,
AO mask. I just used
mm,
that on my neck and shoulders this morning,
mm,
and it's like, oh, it just, I have such tight shoulders and my neck from carrying my baby so much and, having her in the baby carrier. Just like life is a lot more tension in my neck lately. That mask is saving me.
mm,
It's really, really changing the game. And it's so different because, like everything with Solex, they add, like, sure, there's other red light masks on the market, but this one has two near infrared wavelengths of light, so it can actually penetrate 7 centimeters into the
mm,
body. That is unheard of. If you
mm-hmm.
want to support your brain, get the mask. If you want to support your organs, get the mask. If you want to support your spine, get the mask. Like it's so, so good. And I just had to, oh, we could go on and on and on, but I just had a testimony. Someone texted me. She started using the wand, the terahertz wand on her spine, and
Mm,
was getting feeling back in her legs that she hadn't had in so long, and pain
amazing.
relief and change.
Amazing.
Oh, it's so
Mm,
good.
it's so good. The I call the mask beauty and brains. And of
Mm,
all these things, like I've already used the wand today. I've used the mask. Um, the mask
yeah,
also
me
has
too.
green light. Most masks don't have the green 520 nanometers. So that's why I put that on there.
Yeah, I did red light. I think I did red light first and then green light after while I was on the mat this morning. And then I
Once you
dyed
have,
my hair with the terahertz wand. And then I took my AOU's collagen.
and Olivia Kate loves it too. This is all safe for
Mm-hmm.
your pets, for your children, for the elderly. It's
Mm-hmm.
all 100% safe. And Um, let's go to the next slide. I think
Oh
we're
yeah,
almost
sorry.
done. We might be wrapping up. Oh, yes, when you
Yeah.
join our team, which all of you, I'm so grateful you're on here. Take advantage of what Caitlin has gifted us. She's given us, as her QLAs, her Instagram course, her social media course. Now, those of you who've already purchased it, we know a lot of you have. As people join you, you get to gift it to them because you want your QLAs to be successful too.
Mm-hmm.
So, everything that you need to be successful, we have the getting to know your aoscan if someone's just a preferred customer or QLA, they get that. And I encourage you to even do the Solex basic training. Dive in, learn,
Mm-hmm.
join us. If I think some people might be still selling their tickets for this week. If you're just joined now and you want to come to Day of Discovery, talk to us. We'll get you in touch with someone who might be selling a ticket.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, we would love to have you there. If you can make it happen, that would be so cool and so fun. There's nothing like Day of Discovery. We'd been to so many other events before, and It's the most high vibe event I think you'll ever go to. I mean,
For sure.
it is
For
so good.
sure.
But yeah, when you join our team, you have a pl we don't even have everything on the screen that we give you.
Yeah.
Um, I I came into this with the mindset that I want to make this duplicatable in a way where people can do this at home and take it whichever direction you want. If you want to be like me and have like total time freedom, you can learn social media. I give you everything I know about social media. There's Canva templates already made for you so you can just plug in and post. There are there's a whole vault of old trainings to go through. I mean, there is so much in here if you want to learn the business. There is so much in here if you want to learn the aoscan. And we're here every step of the way too. It's not like you just get plugged in and then you can't reach out to us. You can reach out to us as well. We also have a WhatsApp chat and I mean, it's just so much. So much
Mm,
goodness.
it's been amazing. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Well, thank you, Caitlin, for your time. Thank you, all of you who joined today. And we are excited to do this again another time. And,
Mm-hmm.
let us know how we can even support you more, because we could talk for an hour on PEMF or on terahertz. We just feel
Yeah.
like the foundation needs to be the AO scan, if possible,
Yes.
so that you're supporting your emotional, like everything we went over today.
Mm-hmm.
God bless you guys.
Did
This
you
is
have
the
someone who was
best.
going to share a testimony?
So we're gonna do it another time.
Okay.
Um, and then I know we're gonna I get to be a guest on the Quantum Living or Quantum
Quantum
Mama
Mama.
podcast.
Yeah.
Kate invited me to be on her podcast, so we're gonna be recording that right after. Um,
Yes.
I'm excited. And you guys, if you haven't caught it, catch out, check it out. It's on every platform.
Thank you.
Quantum
Yes.
Mama.
We've got an episode all on the aoscan, episode on
Wow.
the subconscious mind. You know, all the things we touch on here, you can go learn in more depth there too. And definitely stay tuned for the episode with Debbie Carlson too.
Woohoo!
It'll be so
In a few
fun.
weeks.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, is that all we want to say? There's so much to say, but if it weren't for the
Didn't we say today was
testimonies,
going to be short?
that's how we used a shorter PowerPoint. Okay,
It's
we
been an
love you
hour.
guys. We want to see you be successful. We want to see you feeling better. We want to
Mm-hmm.
see you spending less money. We want to see you empowering yourself and your loved ones. We are passionate about this.